Margaret River is known as the jewel of Western Australia. It's also home to some rugged coastlines and of course some waves and wines. The food itself is a destination. Everything is local, making it impossible to miss whenever you're down this part of the coast. Our journey begins on one of the many walking trails around the breathtaking Lewin Naturalist National Park. The region is famous for its stunning bays, beaches and maritime history, like the fascinating Cape Naturalist Lighthouse, which showcases sweeping panoramic views of the Indian Ocean. A little further east, you'll find yourself in Busselton, which is renowned for a jetty so long they have a small train to take you from one end to the other. Not a bad spot for fishing, snorkeling or a swim, I'm told, but I'll have to save that for my next visit. I'm now heading underground to the Newbie Caves. These caves are estimated to be over 1 million years old, and the local indigenous Wadandi people, also known as the saltwater people, have lived here for over 55,000 years. Check this out. This section of the cave is known as the Amphitheatre. And if you see all these crystals hanging from the roof, you just look out to the side here, they are known as stalactites. A really simple way to remember that is they hold on tight. Fun fact is they grow about 1 centimetre every 100 years or so. So if you think about it, some of these things are well over 1 metre long. That's pretty old. And they actually absorb all the sound and vibrations. So there's no echo at all. Back above ground, we see just how diverse the Margaret River region is. Every stretch of road has something new and unique to offer. With the help of this world-famous breed, the Australian Kelpies herding the sheep, this farmer is selling their lamb directly to chefs, making that literally farm to table. At Margaret River Wood-Fired Bread, local bakers Santana and Glenn make various kinds of bread daily, from wholemeal, fruit loaf to rye and my favourite, sourdough. One of the local eateries their bakery supplies is the White Elephant Beach Cafe. The dishes here typically use locally sourced produce, and their rolling menu adapts as the seasons change. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's definitely not a bad view either. But of all Margaret River's amazing produce, it's the wine which really steals the show. The region makes around 30% of Australia's premium wines, so you're guaranteed to find something to please your palate. I'm stopping in at the first vineyard and winery to be established in this region, Vas Felix. Everything here is grown, processed and bottled on site. Today, I'm sitting down with the estate sommelier, Evan Gill, to find out more. So Evan, we're here in the vault.
That's correct. The vault is the affectionate term for our cellar space. It's been here almost as long as the original vineyard, so almost 50 years. So this wine is derived from the vines right out the front here, just outside of our cellar door, the original Cabernet Sauvignon and the original Malbec.
Once they go to barrels, you have a barrel room. Right?
That's correct. The barrel room, the barrel hall. For our red program, we like to call it a hall. It's it's fairly impressive. Anywhere around about 4,000 barrels in there. All French oak, okay. 100% exclusive French oak at Vas Felix today. Sourcing from coopers in different parts of France. For our Chardonnay, we look at Burgundy and coopers there. For our Cabernet Sauvignon, it's all about Bordeaux coopers.
And so the Cabernet, that's the one we're going to be tasting today, right?
Absolutely. A very special Cabernet Sauvignon, the Tom Cullity, 2013 vintage.
Fantastic.
This is actually the inaugural release of the Tom Cullity wine, and it is a Cabernet Sauvignon Malbec. And it's a Cabernet Sauvignon Malbec focused just on Tom's original 50-year-old vines.
Because he was one originally planted, is that right?
That's correct. Cardiologist from Perth.
Fantastic.
Decided he wanted to try and make some wine for family and friends. He did it pretty well, so today we're actually still able to sit here 50 years later and have a look at that wine.
Thank you, Tom. And what are we tasting here exactly? What are going to be smells and also the actual taste itself?
So with this wine, majority Cabernet Sauvignon. We're going to get some beautiful sort of black fruit, blackcurrant, cassis, a little bit of black cherry and olive coming through in this wine. Good proportion of Malbec, adding some beautiful florals, lovely aromatics. Definitely. It's a very lifted wine. It's a wine that we wanted to be very representative of our best wines, but also of what Margaret River Cabernet Sauvignon is.
Well, on that note, to Tom and Margaret River.
To Tom.
Cheers, guys. Margaret River is truly an amazing place. I really love getting to know the locals, tasting the exquisite cuisine, and it's a place I will definitely be visiting again soon.